Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to.
Oh.
Oh, that was a harsh fade.
Well, it had been going on far too long. This
Yeah.
is really loud. Hello. Oh, that's just still loud.
Wow, he's trying to figure out how
Hello. Yeah.
how things work.
Well, that one says monitor. What?
It's headphones, mate. Headphones ain't monitor.
Mm.
So, welcome to this week's episode of The Boost Factor.
Yeah. So we should change the bus count to, I think, one I saw. I tweeted out about
I
it.
only saw one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I tweeted out because there was actually a crash here yesterday.
That's crazy. Crash.
Yeah. Serious
What did
condition.
the bus crash into?
Person.
Oh, shit.
Pedestrian.
See, that makes it sound like it was the bus's fault, but
It
in
potentially
reality,
was. Yeah, in reality, we don't know whose fault it is.
debatable.
The person could have been crossing on a green man and the bus might have been running a red light.
I've seen where it happened.
Yeah, it happened right by the lights.
No, it happened significantly further than the
Oh,
lights.
like a meter away from the lights. It's like that girl there. Or like that person over
Yeah,
there.
like that person over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not at the
A
lights.
meter's not that far.
That's not a meter, buddy. That's more like 10 meters.
Yeah, 5. I think the wine did come.
I thought you were going to say the whiner came. I was like, geez, man, come down.
Yeah, the wine. Did you bring me a warm beer? No, good.
Yeah. So, what are we talking about this week anyway? That crash, obviously.
Yeah, so we do have a crash. Well, no idea if the B-rolls work. Yeah, this is that person.
Carry on.
We do have B-roll, but we won't do it right now.
Yeah, of course not.
This table is not
Ease
here.
into it.
Normally have a table. Oh!
Oh,
Should we bump that up?
easy. There was just one, right? The other one was yellow.
Yeah, the other one
Yeah.
was yellow.
Mana bus, more like no mana, because mana is respect, and you have no respect after running a red light.
But yeah, I find it interesting because
That they run red lights.
no, so we had this crash that resulted in someone going to hospital.
Someone stepped in front of a bus and got fucked up. Yep. That's factual. That's factual.
Potentially. Yeah,
Not
serial.
potentially. No, that's what happened. That's not potentially about that.
And so the buses, you would hope that they drive a bit more safely.
Would you?
Yeah, you would hope.
Mm.
I would hope. Would you not hope?
I don't know.
Hope.
Hope maybe. No, I don't hope that. Like hope implies.
No, you hope that something happened. You know, ever since we started this show,
Yeah.
is there an echo?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Is there meant to be?
So that's how we reconfigured the audio to have it buzz less.
Right.
We increased the latency. It has more time to process the audio before it feeds it back.
Right, that's cool. That's just a bit trippy.
You should try using these fucking headphones, buddy.
Yeah, you're like half a second more.
Mhm.
What was I thinking? Buses?
Yep.
No, what about buses? I was on a rant and then I was like, is this echoing?
Sorry, I don't know. You're saying we've started the show.
Yeah, so ever since we started the show,
Mm-hmm.
you said that you really wish
I
a
wanna-
severe
wanna-
accident happens.
And go down and take pictures.
And so when this severe accident happened yesterday,
Do you mean an hour after the accident happened or when it happened?
an hour after?
Okay.
But as
After
soon
everyone
as
had
I
been
knew
taken
about
away.
it, as
Yeah.
soon as I knew about it, not too long after they got taken away.
Okay. Well, after everyone was taken away, regardless.
I said, "Do you want to go down with your camera?" And you
Take
said,
photos of a bus.
"No." Oh, not just of a bus.
Blood splatters.
Blood splatter,
Ooh.
broken windshield,
Oh, that
cops
of a bus.
everywhere.
Cops everywhere.
There were actually cops everywhere.
Oh.
Were there cops everywhere?
How
We've
many
got-
cops were there?
There were, when we first went down, there were like 10.
10. 3
Yeah.
cars. Okay. Yeah. That's a decent amount of cops. I wouldn't say it's cops everywhere, but
Oh,
I'll give it to you.
felt like a movie. Ooh.
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 What else do we have on the non-crash news?
So we do have some news.
You've written that down in the wrong order.
Yeah, we have.
We have. No,
Yeah.
you have.
You had absolutely no input to writing down.
Do you see the other font color there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one I wrote down.
Yeah, you wrote down in the wrong order then.
What? What?
Yeah.
Nah. In any case.
Where do you want to start on the order?
Oh. 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 let's not start with the top two. Let's go down lower. Maybe the third one there.
Third one,
Yeah,
the G-Man.
the G-Man. Yeah,
Oh, should we talk about the G-Man?
yeah. It's pretty good actually. I don't know if we ever talked about the bug on the show.
Nah, we didn't.
Take it through us. Take it through for us, buddy. I talked about someone extensively about it. I don't remember who though. Could have been my girlfriend. I think it was someone non-technical.
I think I remember the name. I can look up the name if I've forgotten. But yeah.
Good name.
So, you know how every bug these days has a
I gotcha. Okay, I see
catchy
what you're saying.
name,
Yeah, or a not catchy
domain,
name.
and a. Yeah. So this bug was kind of old. It's like from the start of the week. Just putting it there.
The
so,
bug. Oh, you but this bug. Okay, the bug class. If you call it a bug class.
Oh, I wouldn't really call it a bug class. It's
Did you call it a bug then?
Wow, hard to know. Like it was a bug and then quite a few
Should we
things.
say specifics? Anyway, we're talking about the bug class, and that's not the right word, but
It's
the
called
idea of bug is
ticket tracker, I think.
that's the name of the. I don't think I ever heard it called that. It's the kind of like bug thing where you basically abuse like help desk systems that have email address functionality to kind of like gain access to emails that only get sent to internal email addresses.
Yeah,
makes
so
sense.
like bug trackers will be able to, you'll email to an email and it creates a bug for you or updates the bug.
Yeah.
And normally that email is on the same domain as the company.
Yeah.
And so
So,
you
for
can-
example, helpdesk at Google or whatever.
Yeah. And so you can use that to sign up for the company, say Google.
Yeah.
As like a valid Google address. So you would think that's not what happened in this case.
Why would I think that?
I know, because Google's Google. Bulletproof.
I gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There is that idea. Yeah. That big better.
But yeah, so that's the bug class we're going to talk about with this recent bug, which is in Google.
We are talking about it. We're not going to talk. We weren't going to talk about it so much as we are, right? Or are you
Well,
saying we're not going to?
We were talking about the background of the bug.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay. Yeah. I
some
see what
guy,
you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
he found a few issues in Google. So like Google have a bug bound. They've got a bug bounty and they've also got a bug tracker, but it's not public.
The bug tracker is public.
The bug tracker is public, but you can't.
There's restricted projects on it.
There's very restricted. Like public view, you can see like 3 things, I
Yeah.
think. But if you're working on a bug related to Google, they'll invite you to more and more things.
Yeah.
And so he saw that and he was like, I'll have a little test on it. And he worked out you could do a bunch of stuff.
Dude, this bus has got his light on.
He's indicating.
He's indicating.
Golden goose.
Is
How
it
many golden geese do you think we're going to see tonight?
Tonight? 0. But
Shall we add a counter for golden geese?
hang on, are you going to include B-roll geese here?
Oh, maybe.
Nah. Hang on, let's have a look though and see what this boy's up to.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Yeah, so Google, bug tracker, this guy, he basically got access to the bug tracker and he was like, okay, cool, let's see what I can do. And he noticed, I can like star projects that aren't mine and I get notified about them.
Yep.
And he thought, wow, that's like pretty good. Turns out you don't actually get that much.
Yeah. Okay. So he can just kind of like no access control on starring projects, bugs rather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind
Kind of useful if you could.
I've seen a bunch of stuff like that, but
you
it's not
combine
like,
it with like the Project Zero stuff, because then that'd be useful if you get Project Zero notification before anyone else.
yeah, potentially. So
Potentially.
what? Fuck yeah. Oh, not allowed to say that, am I?
Oh, so what?
Only if I said the F word.
No, we're allowed to swear. We put it. He didn't turn. He put his light on. He didn't turn.
Only if we put it on iTunes, we're not, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Which
Yeah.
we are going to do. Just
Oh, no, we're allowed to swear, but we weren't allowed to talk about some stuff.
yeah, can't talk about sex or anything. I think. So fuck yes, fucking no.
Yeah. Oh, no. But yeah, so he worked out, tried to sign up, need a @google.com address. So it's not
Yep.
using their normal authentication thing. Like normally
like
it's like
single sign on. It's
Yeah,
separate, yeah.
not using the single sign on. You just
That's
have to
really
have-
common actually to have just like an @something email address.
yeah. And then he was like, well, I have one because this bug I have I can send emails to bug blah at
Yeah,
google.com.
gotcha.
So he tried that and it
Yeah.
worked.
Did he combine it with those two things? Did he?
So not quite.
Yeah.
There was a third thing. Because once he got that, he could see a bunch more, but he couldn't like see details on it.
Yeah.
But from that, he found that there was you could just send a post request saying, hey, include me in the CC list on this bug.
Gotcha. So that was completely unauthed as well.
Unauthed, yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah. So there's, I guess, the entire the majority of those bugs kind of class are just like missing authentication, aren't they? Which is kind of surprising. Like that nowadays that happen. I'm guessing this bug system has been around for a long time to have that kind of bug in it, isn't it?
Yeah. And so I talked to people I know at Google. Well, no, I'm no longer at Google.
Yeah.
That bug tracker is just used for everything. Like everything Google does goes through that bug tracker.
Yeah. I mean, even their open source projects like exclusively use it.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show that they use it. They like it.
And getting information out is pretty good.
Yeah.
So he got paid some money. It wasn't actually that much.
How much was it?
15.6 thousand.
For like bug tracker access, I'd say that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So he did write up saying he thought it would be more, but he kind of understands why it's not, because
like, I mean,
as soon as people notice, like, hey, there's this random guy on the CC list,
yeah,
they'll just be like, oh, there's a bug.
Hold up, but once he got signed up with an @google.com email address, he could see everything, right? So then you wouldn't be able to tell.
Can't remember in the story.
Because he might have been fast enough to, like, say, make a Chrome bug that's public, right? Now sign up with an @Google email address, send it to the bug he just created. He's now an @Google employee. He goes in, deletes the bug completely, and hopes no one notices.
Yeah. He also found a bunch of other things that just use an @Google to sign up.
Yeah.
You can
it's pretty
get
common.
some Uber-like thing.
Uber-like thing?
So they have like a Google Tripper.
Gotcha.
And
For
you
like
can-
Google employees in
yeah.
San Fran or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. And he
Fucking
was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a
goddamn
free
tech
ride.
bros with all their stupid things.
Yep.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
that
sweet.
was that story.
I mean, we're going to see that crop up more and more, right? I guess the reason it's kind of cool is because Google made the mistake. If
Yeah.
Google can make the mistake, so can anyone.
Yeah, I mean, Google, goes to show that even like the big companies that you think are bulletproof are not.
I mean, what company do you think is bulletproof?
None.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, apart from ours.
Else. We're not a big company. It's okay.
Solid.
Like, AWS seems pretty solid. But that's just because they manage their volumes pretty well, right?
Yeah.
The same with Google. The reason those companies are solid isn't because they don't have bugs. It's because when they find bugs, they fucking deal with them.
Yeah, so these bugs were fixed within the hour.
Yeah, which is fucking great.
Yeah.
So Google has the advantage of being big enough that they get a team to deal with that.
Yeah.
So
What's happening?
nothing.
Is she drinking our beer?
Oh shit! Someone else coming in here and drinking our beer.
Oh,
She's getting all lippy about it as well.
She'll bring us wine next week.
Good. Wait, are we here next week or is it the week after we're not here?
No.
B-sides.
Oh, yeah. Actually, do we want to do a live show?
No, not really.
Oh, yeah. I might be busy on the Thursday as well.
Yeah, we've got a conference to go to. B-Sides, for those who don't know, B-Sides is Wellington's
She's giving quite a
premier
face.
conference this year, and never again. But for this year, it'll be the best.
She's giving me the evils because I can't make book group that she's missed like the last 2 times. Had to get rescheduled, then she still couldn't make it. Anyway.
You got a bottle opener?
Oh, do you not?
No, I left it on my desk. Anyway, yeah, B-Side's pretty good. I'm speaking there. You speaking there?
Oh, no, I'm not speaking.
Who is speaking there? Sai speaking there, our bosses.
Yeah.
But no one else? Yes?
No, I don't think anyone from here. Yeah, that's right. Hold it right next to the microphone.
No one could hear it. It's fine.
What would you propose as our next story?
We could go to we could change lanes here. Go
Change
for a lane
lanes?
switch.
Should we go?
Because this is what you've all been waiting for. We're going to talk about the crash.
Should we walk through what
It's like
happened
the
with
Flash,
the crash?
We walk through it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, we got a Twitter like.
there we were,
Um,
just sitting in the office. Suddenly we hear sirens. What are the sirens?
we
And
actually
comes
didn't
up,
hear
we look
sirens.
Out. Hold up. Let me. I'm going earlier in the day.
Oh, what's the super shuttle going?
He's allowed.
No, he's not.
Is
He's
he not?
nah.
Is he a bus?
Bus only.
It's a bus.
Nah, he's a taxi van.
It's a short bus.
Taxi van.
Oh, I'll take it. And we look outside, and there's like a ambulance going down Courtney Place,
Oh, we're starting
Going
at the start of the
down-
day. Yeah.
going away from us on the stream, and then it like stops and starts to like U-turn in the middle of the street,
Yeah.
which was chaos. Someone runs out of the pharmacy downstairs and like directs them towards the pharmacy, and so they eventually go to the pharmacy.
So doing a U-turn in the street, it's
An ambulance as
pretty
well.
hard.
Yeah, it was.
So
it
the
was
ambulance
intense.
nearly like knocked someone down.
Which is once again
It
like,
was mounting the curb. I was surprised.
oh yeah, mounting the curb.
Mounting the curb backwards
You
as
know
well.
it. Oh.
I thought we're not meant to talk about that.
Talk about what?
I believe innuendos probably count.
No way. That's not innuendo. I'm just really into ambulances mounting curbs.
Backwards.
You know what I mean?
So yeah,
Um,
continue.
There we were, and you guys went downstairs. What was it like?
Down on the scene, it was chaos.
Chaos on the scene. Did you go
Chaos.
into the pharmacy? Or did you
Nah,
go
we
outside?
like kind of walked past and saw
Fucking
something.
birdie. Look at the birdie right
Then
there.
we walked
There
back.
we go.
Nah, I don't think we can see him.
Well,
We
might have
can.
been able to. Look at him. Look at it. He's trying to get out, but he's confused. He's like, "There's a wall here. How do if I keep walking along, I'll get to the."
So it turns out there was like just a drug addict that wanted drugs from the pharmacy.
Oh, okay. So he was like, "Please give me drugs," and they were like,
Pretty much.
"Yeah, it could be a different one, but yes." They were like, "Okay, so he wanted drugs," and they didn't call the cops. They called an
Oh,
ambulance.
he looked like a druggie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
It was someone who looked like a druggie, and he was asking for drugs.
Well, we don't know. He was getting
This is-
escorted
This
out.
is changing the story
into an ambulance.
drastically. Someone went into an ambulance. That's the real story.
And he looked like a druggie.
He looked like a druggie. Okay, so here's the more likely story here. Some guy went to a pharmacy and was like, "I'm having some kind of medical issue," and they were like, "Oh, dude, you need to see a doctor. Like, we're gonna call an ambulance for you." That happens reasonably often.
I suppose.
I was at some place where it happened once, and it was really weird because the receptionist,
Oh, look, there's her,
her,
my sister.
look at her run.
Oh, she's going to catch a bus.
Nah.
Pretty good feel.
I gotcha. That's a very different story. Anyway, so we all came back up here.
So that wasn't
Little did we know.
the incident. That was just
a
the
incident.
first of the day.
First of many incidents. Da, da, da.
Yeah, U-turn on Manor Street.
We didn't get any pictures of that, but yeah. Anyway, there we were working,
We thought that was the
and we
end of
hear bling. We go, Hugh, did you just receive a Facebook message? And Hugh says, "Oh my goodness, yes, I did."
it. It actually makes cricket noises.
Sorry,
It goes
really?
something like that.
Go-
I don't know. Send me a Facebook message.
I don't have Facebook, dude.
Oh, well,
Nonetheless, there we were, and you said, "Oh golly gosh, I just realized I have missed a message." Oh goodness!
What's the message
1 hour
say?
ago, someone was
Uh,
hit by a bus, or half an hour ago at some point.
No, I think it's the. Fuck, we talk a lot. Camera? Question mark. Did you see?
Which
Question
is
mark.
really ominous.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like, camera? What?
Mhm.
Then I got a message saying, guy got hit by a bus downstairs, mid 40s, apparently blood all over the place.
Dun dun dun.
We saw the fucked up bus and all the traffic.
Ooh.
And I'm like, going down.
This is when you ran down with Dave
We were on the scene.
on the scene. Shall
On
we
the
show some
scene.
of that on the scene footage?
So this is what the bus looked like.
Dun dun dun. Which you really can't actually see it that well. Can
So
you zoom
if-
in on that?
Oh, yeah, we can. Oh. That bit there, right at the edge of the
That's not
screen.
zoomed in. You haven't zoomed at all. You've just moved the image.
Yeah, how do you zoom?
Yeah, try this.
Oh yeah, we can do that and then shift.
There we are. You're gonna probably center that, not like weirdly put it on the side like that. There we are. You can see it is smashed up to heck.
And there is a ghost driving the bus.
What?
Well, like, look, there's a ghost driving the bus.
Do you mean there's no one driving the bus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
It's like, did you have a paranormal experience down there? Of course, now, at this point, there's blood everywhere on the curb. We went down today, actually, and it had rained. There's still blood down there. It's pretty
yeah.
chaotic. But at this point, the traffic is blocked. There's, like, cops and shit down there, an ambulance. So
So there are like 3 cop cars and lots of Go Wellington
people,
officials.
blocking the road.
And this
which, of
bus
course-
wasn't going anywhere.
Now, to give you an idea of where this was, you see these 2 buses here going through the lights right now. If
This
one
bus.
of them
Oh,
hit a
we don't
person
actually.
in-
We don't.
Oh, okay. If that guy hit a bus around, hit a person right around now, like the guys who had already gone through,
So this
that
green
would be where
bus,
it was.
like, now?
And the person's just died. Wait, another guy just ran up. Okay,
Yeah.
they're dead.
Pretty much there.
Which means all this traffic can't get through. And as you can see at this intersection, buses can't turn left, right, sorry, they can't turn right,
Unless
but they can kind of turn left.
they're a golden goose.
Golden goose. A golden goose can turn left here. So we have some B-roll of that.
Hopefully it works.
He's got to go see.
It doesn't.
What the? Just make it work. What'd you do?
It's playing
It's
there.
kind of working. Luke, maybe click Luke.
Jesus, hit the sign. Hit
Oh
the
no, not that. Luke just makes it Luke.
Yeah, make it Luke.
How is it possible?
Don't hide source when playback ends. That's dumb.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's not playing for
Go see,
like
he's
it's
gotta
black
go
there.
see.
Well, yeah. Where is it on the?
Oh fuck! It's like
Hang on. Order.
Reverse.
Move up.
no, it's like at the top. We need to
Hit the
center
sign.
it.
That's
Oh, is it not centered? You reckon?
Like probably not. It's probably somewhere. Fit the screen.
Oh, there we are. Look at it.
bad time to go as well.
Oh, should we?
Start from the start of it.
Yeah. So if we
Go
do
see,
that.
he's got to
Here
go
we are. Here
see.
he is.
We're recording it.
So this is
through.
Golden Goose.
Golden goose number 1, of which there's many.
Reverse.
And we know. Oh, wait, this guy's indicating. What's up with?
Jesus, hit the sign.
They're indicating to turn left here.
No,
but they-
no. Do that. Oh, should we do this and wait until red light happens
Oh,
and then
okay.
look at the beat roll?
Sorry, probably could have. Yeah, red light's hit me now. Look at it. Or is it a turner? Turner.
Yeah. Because we've actually got quite a lot of B roll.
Yeah.
Not as much as
Here we are.
one would
Red
hope.
light's now. So let's watch it through. Let's watch the B-roll through.
Go see, he's got to go see.
We're
Here he
recording
is.
it.
He's trying to get past. For those of you who remember the original Golden Goose, the original Golden Goose nailed it. He was fucking perfect at it.
He's gonna hit the
He was
sign
good
again.
as. This guy ain't got nothing.
He picked a bad time to go as well.
Oh
I can get the original.
Let's not do that.
The
What a
first
effort.
Golden Goose
Yeah,
was much,
so
much
this is how
better.
long it's taken for him to get through.
And then he starts reversing into
Yeah, this
people
Golden
just
Goose
on the
is
footpath.
terrible.
This guy wasn't even the worst. Like some people.
And
Fucking
then
you
nearly
got that.
clips that sign, mounts the curve, nearly oh, there was some focus there and
Yeah,
a
someone's
finger.
face like in front of it. There we are. He got through. He got through. But of course, he is not the
Go
only
see, he's
one.
gotta go
Alright,
see.
so
Let's wait for the next red light, and then we'll get the next one. One of these B rolls takes 2 minutes to get through. By the way.
alright, yeah, cool. So we'll watch the buses.
If anyone has any questions about the crash, let us know. It's
The-
pretty crazy.
Stuff didn't really cover it that well.
Oh yeah,
Well, I suppose they did. They actually worked out whether the guy was dead or not.
they did or they didn't do that.
They did work it out.
That's pretty good. We didn't know that.
Oh,
Got a
what's this
turner.
guy doing? What's
Got a turner.
oh,
He's not sure. He's got a turner. Let's go.
Boom, boom, boom.
There he is. Through.
Do you think Metlink or stuff are watching now?
Oh, who knows?
We did tweet them.
That's why they call us tweeters. Yeah, let's go to B-roll. Let's go to B-roll. Roll, roll.
B-roll 2
Oh, yeah.
is
that's
really
okay.
tiny now.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's do the fit to screen thing.
Oh, yeah, we can do.
Oh, and people behind him.
Transfer
Oh, my God. Oh, where's he going? He's trying
to
to...
screen.
Control F, we'll remember that. Alright, so this is.
Oh, yeah, what's he? He went. Oh, yeah, okay, it started again. So he's going. He's going for it.
Oh.
He's got a green light to go.
Oh, did you see that? We'll just rewind a bit. There's a cable now. That is the official bus factor camera.
Oh, I can't
Oh, Jesus, someone...
confused as to what you're talking
So
about.
he's
He's
back.
reversing.
Oh,
'Cause,
and people
he's
behind
almost
him.
hitting. Like, see all those people behind him just running out of the way.
Where's he going?
Then he
He's
decides,
trying to-
actually, I'm going to go. Just start again.
How did someone else?
Oh, or is he? No, he stopped. Oh no, he's going. He's going.
Where is he going?
Yeah, he's swinging around. Almost hit someone again. No, that was their fault. Like none of those people crossing should have been crossing. It was illegal for them to cross, and they did it anyway. So if they got hit, I wouldn't have sympathy.
No, I'm behind because
Like, hey, we crossed on a red line and we got hit. How crazy.
They're really stupid people trying to cross.
Yeah, they really made it
Well,
through.
they don't expect
Kind
their
of funny.
bus to do.
Oh, it's green light at the moment. No buses. There's one.
So we actually filmed that on a 4K camera.
Downscaled.
We downscaled because we know our listeners are used to this quality.
This camera's actually quite good at the moment compared to the other stuff we've been watching.
I shifted it and the focus went off the pole.
Nice. Is that what it is? This is non-pole focus bus factor. You don't get this often. This is a real
I think
treat.
it's like focused on a different pole. Maybe
I
it's
feel like it's
focused on the
better than-
black. It's
yeah.
not focused on the white pole. It's focused on
It feels
the
better than most
vertical.
weeks. Okay, let's go to the last B-roll here.
All right, the last one.
Doesn't
Control.
realize he needs to turn.
So this guy,
This
he
is from on the ground.
comes for. Is this the one where the cop was like, no. So like, it's not that one. So there was one that a bus driver just like came straight
To try and go down the road.
and to try and go straight, and then like there was this cop that like just walked out and just go no, like arms waving
Yeah.
like no,
What-
and then the bus stopped
Yeah.
like as you should if a cop's being like no, don't
There's
do.
two buses like.
Oh yeah, and
chasing
he's
off
like,
there.
you have to go down that way, you have to go down that way, and this guy's like, oh, what's happening?
But surely they should know by now. Like it's been on the radios and stuff.
Oh, we thought it was on the radios, but then
Yeah,
like
I mean,
heaps more
they
buses
really
started
need to
coming.
do
And we
something
thought it was
about
a temporary thing.
Taranaki.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this cop was like, no, you can't go.
Yeah, Taranaki, isn't it? Yeah.
And then he stopped.
Yeah.
Then he just kept on going.
Oh my goodness.
And the cop was like, no, like you have to stop, like you can't do this. And then like he just stopped in the middle of the road, blocked all the traffic going the
Oh,
other way.
jeez. Yeah, like this is good because it's all blocked up here, and people are like walking in front and shit. Oh, this is what we love.
Oh, I think, are we missing one? No, we're not. Just
you need to reverse.
Yeah, there's another B-roll
Yeah,
that I
you
didn't
can
put in
reverse
because it was
you
like
need to-
fucking like 8 fucking gigs or something, and I was just like, I'm not gonna try and transcode that.
oh, that was multiple buses.
Yeah, but it was just like two. Like
So
you
now
said,
he
reversed
reverses all the way
back
back.
up.
So at one point there were 3 buses lined up,
Nice.
and they had to like work out who was going to go.
No reversing when there's.
And they
buses
just
as well.
didn't cooperate. They just were all like, I want to go first.
Yeah. What silly billies. Yeah, this one's like a 2-minute long B-roll. Keep don't try and change scene.
Oh yeah, we'll just go back. Yeah, so now he's like
He's
reversing back.
tailing back. Is
funny.
there a bus behind him?
Nah, that's
That's
going
the
the
other
other
direction.
way.
Yeah. Is he coming forward yet? Come on, Bussy. He's been through like 2 cycles at this point as well. This is bus factor call.
Oh, and some people did come up to us and were like, oh, what happened? And we were just like, oh, we're filming B-roll for our podcast. And
You
they were
said
like,
that. You didn't just say someone got hit by a bus. They clear. Oh, okay. What you're videoing? Okay, that makes more sense. Because what happened?
look how far away he is. He could easily keep going.
Yeah.
But no, he's going to reverse.
Yeah. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. I like how people are still crossing at this point, even though someone's just been hit by a bus and it's a red light.
Oh, like no one knows someone got hit by a bus. The person wasn't.
Oh,
there.
really? They probably have an idea if there's like an ambulance and shit around. Anyway, he got through.
Yeah, no ambulance. The
Okay.
ambulance did take 25 minutes to get there, though.
Yeah, because it was still down there when you got there. 25
No,
minutes.
he wasn't there.
You sure? I saw a picture where there was an ambulance in it.
Yeah, there was someone else. That was on.
Okay, so there was an ambulance down there for the chemist. Oh, okay. Was that? Okay, I see. I gotcha. Yeah, because the 2 incidents, it makes it confusing which one is which.
Yeah, I don't know why you brought up the first one.
Because it was a picture. I thought you saw it. Oh, why I brought it up? Because it's an incident. Now we know. It would have made this really hard to follow what I'm talking about right now if we hadn't have said it. So,
See, no one else knows about the first incident.
well, yeah, they do. We just told them. Now they know.
Fair enough.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's very true.
But yeah,
They
so
can't
someone got critically injured.
Yeah.
You would think the buses, you would hope they'll be better.
I'm not
They're
sure.
actually doing better. We've only
I'd
had
hope
2.
pedestrians were better. I'd hope pedestrians stop walking in front of buses.
We're halfway
if they
through,
went
and
through-
we've only had 2 red light runners.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that busy today. If the bus driver went through a red light, I will say that sure, it seems like he is by far the one more in the wrong. But balance of probability is probably just a person walked in front of a bus.
Yeah, but bus
Even if he was
drivers
speeding-
stopping running red lights still reduces risk.
Yeah, it does. I agree. Like bus drivers do increase the risk unnecessarily by
Yeah.
both speeding and running red lights. But if if a bus driver is going through a green light, even if he's speeding and you stand in front of him,
Oh yeah,
I'm
fair
going to say
enough.
that's more your fault.
I would just say, I would hope that the bus drivers would try and reduce the risk. in
That's the
this
difference
situation.
between you and me, Hugh. That's the I'd fucking go for it, buses. Do it. You gotta admit, it would be pretty good if it had happened during the bus factor.
It would have.
I reckon, would we have gone down there and done it live?
Or we would have.
Depends how much we'd been drinking. Like, if I was this sober, probably not. Like, I haven't really been drinking yet. Give me another beer or two.
Yeah,
Fuck it. I'll go
Yeah.
down.
Do you want to talk us through the next story?
Is that the first story you want to talk about? The second from the bottom story. Okay, this one is the Tor browser bug. Weird that you picked this one, but whatever. So there was a bug in the Tor browser bundle that allowed people to be anonymized, which it's big news in that like it's a pretty crazy bug. Not crazy as in technical, it's crazy that it existed for so long. It looks like the file protocol handler can be called with some nifty shit to make some stuff happen. I don't actually know the context of the bug. I don't know if it's even been released yet, but it looks like a pretty interesting bug in terms of how simple it is. But of course, the other interesting thing is that for years, people have been like, hey, don't just rely on the Tor browser bundle to protect your IP address. You need something more than that. Normally, a virtual machine. If you're not using a virtual machine to access Tor, you're in for a pretty bad time. Unless you're using it to access like legit sites. And even then, we saw with the freedom hosting thing, the FBI doesn't mind including like kind of collateral damage, which is fair enough. You know, if I was trying to like arrest 10,000 people who like fucking abuse children, then I would probably be okay with hitting a few innocent people in there. Assuming, you know, the consequences of hitting an innocent person were their IP address gets leaked.
Yeah.
Not, they don't go to prison, they just IP address gets leaked. I'm happy with that trade-off.
Small amount of privacy leak.
Yeah, versus like a bunch of children being raped and shit.
Yeah.
I'll screw the innocent people in that case, within reason.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I mean, most laws kind of act like that anyway. Like, you lose a bit of privacy when
And a
cops
bit
are
of
doing
safety.
their job.
Yeah, as long as it's within reason. I think this was.
Yeah.
But yeah, this bug not very interesting. I don't think, except for interesting it existed for so long, and use a virtual machine. That's what I say.
Yeah.
In fact, come hear me talk at B-Sides Wellington for more information on
Tor.
Tor and stuff.
So the reason why I got you to do that was because you can talk about it, and I needed to do things.
Ominous.
Well, I just did
your
things.
cocaine wearing off, is it? You're like, fuck, I need a line.
No.
No. No way.
Ooh.
Oh.
Instant replay.
That was, look, okay, lights red at now.
Oh.
Oh my god. What? Why is the audio still happening?
Oh no, that's
You-
not that's just there. But don't worry, only we're hearing that. I was like, oh, that replay is broken.
Yeah, okay.
I just wanted to see that number.
Sorry, what happened there was
Oh, look at that total.
we tore it's Hugh opened a tab that started playing the audio, so I thought it was like looping, which was ridiculous.
That would have been a cool
Anyway,
replay.
the point of the replay was a private citizen, I'm assuming it was an unmarked
Oh
car,
yeah, I didn't even watch it.
walked through. Should we go back to the replay? Went through
Way
a
too far.
red light. On
Didn't
the
you
bus
say we can
cycle.
do replays natively?
Yeah, I don't know how. When I was going through the OBS settings the other day, I saw one that said like, how much cache size do you want for replays? And I figured, fuck, it must have a replay option.
You should figure it out.
Yeah.
Can people actually see our red light?
Yeah, you can. It's hard to see.
All right, it's
You can see
green. I think it turned orange. No.
No, not yet. Not yet. Wait for it. Wait
It's
for it.
green.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Now.
Yeah, I saw that. I
yeah.
saw that.
You can see it. It's just tough.
Yeah, and you can
Yeah,
see a
red.
tiny bit of red.
Someone did say they might have a camera for us. So if that happens, then we'll have another camera.
So we're doing the live show at B-Sides?
Probably not.
Right.
Like, I mean, B-Sides is in Wellington. We could just do one here.
Yeah, and there's no liquor ban. There is a liquor ban area, and it's heavily enforced.
Yeah, they're not too happy about it. We could do one on stage at B-Sides. Do we know any organizers who might be able to swing us a deal?
We did get the offer.
Seriously? To do it on stage at B-Sides?
Not on stage, but we could get a space.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Dunno.
The time it is as well is basically it closed on Friday. It's probably going through someone's keynote. So, hey, now we have the keynote. Or
Well,
we've got
no
a
matter
little
what, we're
spectator.
probably not going to be at 5 on that day
Yeah.
because
If
we'll be at the keynote.
it finishes at 5, maybe we could do it at 6 and then head off to the party.
Yeah, like last time.
Yeah, but it'll be like worse because it's like the end party rather
That
than.
was so rough.
So what?
So rough.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Bit dusty.
Just lying on
I
dust.
had to wipe the laptop down with a wet towel to get all the dust off it.
So it's not up on YouTube yet.
Oh yeah,
We
should do
haven't-
that. Yeah,
Yeah, we haven't
pretty
done
slack
that.
about it. Someone said they were going to write a script, but then the script
Script
does not
no,
much.
the script does everything.
I don't even think you've committed it.
I did.
Okay. Wow, I haven't used it. I did mine manually.
I'm gonna check this shit out.
You need to log in to see it, or do you?
I don't think you do.
You don't. But come on, let's get. This is just a waste of time.
Yeah. So our next story.
Take the top one. I mean, the second to top one.
Oh yeah, we probably should talk about this.
Yeah.
Old Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton. She's what's she famous for? She you know what they say? Everybody loves a good comeback story. like Seabiscuit or Paris Hilton.
You see that?
Yeah, I see it. You committed the script. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Crappy script, but I gotcha.
Does the trick.
The Paris
Hasn't done
Hilton.
the trick in a
Yeah.
bit. Well, it's not actually Paris Hilton. It's just the Hilton Group.
Okay. Is she part of that?
I think so. I don't know.
What do you mean you think so? Isn't it like her dad or something?
Yeah, I think she's like part of it, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, we'll come back to Paris.
If you know what I mean.
So the Hilton Worldwide Group or something,
The guys who run the Hilton Hotel.
they got hacked and like a fuckload of credit card
Oh, snap.
numbers got leaked.
It's
and-
crazy. A hotel
stolen.
chain getting hacked and losing credit card numbers. That sounds just ridiculous to me.
And so they knew about it.
Oh, yeah?
And they just sat on
Yeah, well, okay, what's the alternative, though?
it. Let people know their credit card's been.
No, but
What?
what's like, okay, if you're a hotel.
Oh, I think there was one.
Gotta
Replay.
It's red. Wait, is it? I can't tell. It's too small. It's too small in that one to tell. I think it is, though. Yeah, let's increase it by 1.
Should we go to our personal replay? No, that was too late. Fuck, we should go to our personal replay after we set replay.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I think we should increase it by 1.
All right.
But my question is, if you are a business owner, then you have a legal responsibility to make money, rather shares and stuff. Believe me, these guys definitely have a legal responsibility to make
Oh,
money.
yeah, definitely.
What makes them money about telling people that their credit card was stolen?
Yeah. I don't
They
know.
only lose money for
I
it.
think there was something. So they had to pay out a bunch of money to the New York State.
Weird.
One of
For
those.
this?
For this, yeah. It was kind of a bit random, like, why
Okay.
them?
Yeah, weird.
So they had to pay out $700,000. So not really
Wow, that's
making
nothing.
money.
That is so little money for the Hilton Group. That's
It would pay off my house.
yeah, but yeah,
Just.
it would.
Just.
Your house is that expensive?
Just a bit shy.
Mine's what's mine like? Maybe 500.
Yours is in a backward town. No,
Yeah,
it's
Hamilton,
not that
yeah.
backward.
Prices in Hamilton are great. If I was
they're
investing in
quite
property,
good.
I'd just do it now in Hamilton because if there ever becomes a train between Auckland and Hamilton that's decent,
Yeah, it'll be
oh
good.
my goodness, it's just gonna
Whereas
bump
ours is on a
myself.
random hill. Oh,
Yeah.
was this one?
yeah, like Wellington house prices are gonna go up fairly linearly, I guess, like with the rest of the country. I don't see them like
Yeah.
spiking. Whereas Hamilton, I can just see it spiking.
But
It's-
hey, we got a
it's
house. I like it. It's
Yeah.
a good house. Some guy walked into a pond the other week, though.
crazy.
Yeah.
Was it dark or something?
It was dark.
Was
He
it
knew
dark?
about the pond.
Did he know where it was?
Yeah, it was actually pointed. It's pointed out to all our guests on
yeah, but
arrival.
that doesn't mean he knows where it is. That's different.
No one else
that's
walked into
like-
the pond.
Okay.
So there were several people at the party.
Yeah. So you would
No one else walked into the pond.
okay. Hey,
but this person did.
gotcha. Someone walked into a pond.
Thanks for returning my jeans there.
No problem. Did you like them?
Haven't actually worn them yet.
Ooh, you're gonna like it when you get them. Okay. Well, so anyway, the Hilton people are rich, filthy fuck, blah blah blah, filthy fucking rich fuckers who have too much money and don't have to deal with consequences for their actions.
You know, I'm sick of the Hilton group. Shall we go back to Paris Hilton?
Oh, Paris Hilton, yeah.
Do you know what Paris Hilton's also famous for?
Okay. I feel like you might be not quite correct in saying that. What she's
Oh.
famous for.
Yeah, I suppose she's not.
I know the two things she's famous for, and believe me, mate, one of them we can't talk about on the show, and the other one is that she's a Hilton, right?
Am I thinking of someone else?
No, you're thinking of the right person. I just think
yeah.
she's famous for it.
Yeah, probably not famous for it.
You know what she did?
Yeah, what'd she do?
She once did cold message spoofing to gain access to someone's mailbox.
What's called message spoofing?
I don't know if that's the right word. I'm just mashing words together.
Caller
hoping it
spoofing, I
sticks.
think it is.
Yeah.
Message caller ID spoofing.
She's actually quite proficient in spoofing, if you know what I mean.
Jesus.
Oh,
Hey Paris, if you're listening, we're sorry.
are we sorry? I don't know. If she's listening, like, fucking talk to us or something. That'd be cool, right? That'd be crazy cool.
How old is she now?
I don't know. Pretty
Probably
old,
like 30.
like our age. What, you reckon younger than you?
Well, I just hit 30.
Oh, okay, I thought you were a bit older than that. I forget. About our age, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's where you
She was
spoof
quite
your.
young when she first got famous, you know.
Yeah, because she was born famous, right?
Yeah, but
So,
like
yeah, she was zero when
when
she first
she
got famous.
got famous, you know.
Do you mean when she made the porn video?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I presume she was over 18. So that's all I got to go on.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Surely, right? What? People
Mm.
tend to frown upon porn with under 18-year-olds.
Oh, I think it was closer to 16 or 17.
No way. That's illegal.
Yeah,
There is no way. Hold up. There is no way the Paris Hilton sex tape. Paris Hilton. Oh, this is totally gonna come up with like dodgy shit if I just search. Okay, hang on. This
Oh,
just
yeah,
seems ridiculous to me. Yeah, she's actually a businesswoman. Supposedly I have heard she's actually like a really shrewd business person.
Shrewd.
Yeah, like she's actually smart. 2003 leaked public. We could probably work it out based on how old she was.
So 2003, that says. Go back.
Yeah, okay. So 2003 it was released, and
It
she
should
was
say her
born
age.
in 1981. Yeah, she's way old, dude.
36, yeah.
What year? Fucking, I don't. Well, the point is she was definitely over 18. That'd be crazy if she was under 18.
Fair enough. Anyway, so she did this caller ID spoofing.
Yeah, let's see if it's on her thing. Caller
Just search voicemail, maybe.
voice. Okay, it's not on here, which makes me like nervous. Okay, hang on. 1 second.
No, you found it the other day. Oh, yeah, I think it's on the main.
Yeah, so this is Wired from 2006.
Yeah, it's on the main.
Paris Hilton got caught using caller ID spoofing service to hack into someone else's email.
According
Dun,
to
dun,
spoof
dun.
card.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's on the main wiki page for this.
have you guys heard of the company 2 Degrees?
2 degrees. Who's 2 degrees?
They're a company, New Zealand.
A
They
New
are
Zealand company.
New Zealand company who provide cellular telephone services, similar to such other companies as Spark in here, or Optus in Australia, or Vodafone globally,
Everywhere.
nationally. Yeah.
Vodafone's big, isn't it?
Yeah, they're fucking horrible.
Just
wow, just really
everywhere.
a piece of shit company. Like, I mean, probably not morally. I don't
There's Telstra in Australia, but there's not a Telstra here, but there was Telstra for internet here.
know. Yeah,
That's weird, right?
yeah.
How come Telstra didn't get into the...
Telstra is their national provider, like the equivalent of our telecom, I believe.
Right.
So
Well,
yeah.
Spark now. Telecom was a weird name for a telco.
That's because it wasn't a telco originally.
Yeah.
It was a government department or whatever.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know. The history of telcos is all just messed up, right? It's messed up in like every country, or at least Australia and New Zealand. Anyway, caller ID spoofing, 2 degrees. I think you see where we're going with this.
I'm not sure we do.
If you have used 2 degrees before and you have voicemail, well, I'm sorry to say, someone might have just read your voicemail. So pretty simple. This is the Elite Ode we're dropping.
They don't have it anymore though, so it's not
It has
really
been
okay.
patched. Well, they've told us it's patched anyway. They said it was an issue, which it was an issue.
Misconfiguration issue.
A misconfiguration issue. It's a pretty big misconfiguration issue. Spoof your caller ID number, gain access to someone's voicemail. That's pretty bad, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, 2 degrees. That's
Just on how we tested that was, oh no, that's nothing. Yeah, so it just was. We called Stephen's phone.
which we have access to. Like we didn't break the law here. We have legal access to check
Well,
voicemail.
like we said the other week, technically we're using Chrome at the moment. We're breaking the law.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well.
But we used all our own devices, own phone numbers, own accounts.
Yeah.
So we called Stephen, left a voicemail, and we tried various numbers to try and call them. All the time we got asked for a PIN.
Yeah.
Except from Stephen's phone.
Yeah. From iPhone you don't.
Which kind of makes sense.
Yep.
But then we used a service. I think it was actually SpoofCard, which is the same thing that was reporting on the Paris
Yeah,
Hilton
like they've
thing.
been around for a while.
So we used them and put in Stephen's number
As the spoof number.
and then called the
Called
voicemail number. Then it was like, okay, call this number in Australia because that's their closest
Yeah.
point of presence, I guess.
Yeah. This is spoof card's point of presence.
So we called that number and we got into Stephen's voicemail.
Bam. No authentication required.
I was like, did that just work?
yeah. It was one of those things we.
So
got
we were actually calling from Stephen's phone. So we were like, is that right? So we called from another person's phone to the same Australian number and it still worked. And we're like, okay.
Yeah. So this is a bug that's been around for how many years now? Like
Well, I
since-
think we had that.
since inception.
Yeah, history first done in 2006.
2006. That's maybe not when it was first done, but 2004 was pretty much the first time it happened. Or first service that got launched to do it.
Yeah, first service.
In 2006, Paris Hilton got. To be fair, it says she got accused of doing it, not that she did it.
I mean, quite a lot of celebrities have done it.
This is the News of the World story from whenever that was.
Yeah, I can't remember.
In UK tabloids, they were doing this as well. I just can't believe that it exists. It's crazy.
So yeah, this was. It sounds like a very short-lived issue. So we called up 2 degrees that day. We've got contacts, and
Oh, you make it sound so fancy. We've got contacts. Yes, we have the customer service number for 2 degrees, so pretty good. We also
was it 222?
have email addresses for people who work at 2 degrees. We're pretty exclusive here, you could say.
No, I called up someone, and they were like,
Yeah.
they were in a meeting, and they just replied.
How
being
did you
like,
get this number?
Who's this? And I'm like, oh, it's you here from blah, and like I got your number through blah, and they're like, oh, cool, yeah, I'll give you a call in like half an hour. Hour and a half later, he gives me a call, and I let him know what the issue is, and he was like, oh shit, yeah, can you flick us an email with this? And I was like, yeah, sure. What email should I send it to? And he's like, oh, we got a GPG key. I'll
I
send
feel
that.
like you're giving
you.
so many excessive details that don't help the story here.
My point is,
an
they
hour
have
and 35
a
minutes.
GPG key that you can send stuff to.
Which is good, as they should. I'm
Yeah.
surprised, but it's good.
Not many places do.
Yeah.
I think that was the whole point of that rant.
Gotcha. Okay, so that was the point. They had a GPG key. Yeah. I don't know. The bug, once again, not interesting, but just crazy that it exists.
I do wonder how quickly they fixed it. So we didn't actually follow up with them
Until yesterday or whatever.
last week, I think.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh yeah, that's been fixed.
Yep.
But we reported it a bit shy of 2 months ago.
I reckon they would have patched it pretty quick. That's a pretty major bug.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And if it's just a misconfiguration issue, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Good bug anyway.
yeah,
Great segue as well.
that was our sick O-Day. Oh yeah, it
It is a
was
great
quite
O-Day.
good that Hilton
Imagine if
lost 700,000.
Imagine if we had gone to stuff or something instead. Imagine the shitstorm.
That would be immoral though,
Crazy.
and you know my
Oh yeah, I'm not.
thoughts on morality.
Yeah, they're dumb.
Rude.
I don't actually know what your thoughts are on morality.
Yeah, I
Um,
suppose you don't. I don't talk about them.
Good, but no, I'm not saying we should have done it. I'm just saying, imagine if we had done it.
Yeah, it still probably would have been fixed about the same speed.
Yeah, but can you imagine the news?
Oh yeah, the news would have been.
Anyone
good.
on 2 degrees can have their voicemail read. You know who uses 2 degrees? I'm not sure, but maybe the police do. Eh? Yeah.
Yeah, potentially.
I don't know, but maybe the 2 Degrees CEOs use it.
Oh, it was on the business line, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, which doesn't make a difference. It just that was
Yeah, like it was just the business number you call, but any number could
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyway,
we did the
what else we got on the
responsible
list?
thing.
Oh, we did do the responsible thing. Yeah.
So we got the Twilio thing.
Yeah. So this is an interesting. I don't know if it's interesting. I don't think this is interesting actually.
Wow, a lot of people do similar stuff. I mean, it's
It's pretty common.
yeah.
So this was a bunch of people, including AT&T, bundled their Twilio API keys into their app, which they then released to either iPhone or Android store. Don't do that if you're someone who
Yeah.
writes apps. That's what we call in the industry dumb.
Yeah, I think that's actually what we write in our reports.
Yeah.
DUM. We just don't even put in the B. It's
That's-
too
that's what-
much
yeah.
effort to.
Depending
in
on
the-
what keys you put in, the risk ranges from like impact critical to impact embarrassing. Just that depends, but
But
it's
yeah,
always dumb.
AT&T, they've got money.
Yeah.
Um,
But anyway, so with these Twilio API keys, you can then like log into not log in, but make calls to the Twilio account, which then gives you like full access to their account, so you can see who they've been sending messages to, what it's been, sending spoof messages.
All right, so it was like a full admin API key.
Yeah, that was what it seemed like. I
Oh,
was just
wow.
talking to someone about it. Seemed pretty hardcore, buddy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't know, but this is once again like any other thing. This is one of those times where it's like the app developer's fault, and it's really common, and it's really simple to fuck it up, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's like if you just search GitHub for private key and
Yeah.
the results are not zero.
And could Google fix it? Maybe.
Yeah, you probably could fix it if you like automatically scan new packages or stuff like that.
But I think I know what would happen. It would have to be bypassable because false positives.
Yeah.
So they would have sent an email to the AT&T desk saying, "Hey, it looks like you've got Twilio auth keys in here. Are you sure you want that?" And they would have said, "Yeah, that's why they're in there.
Yeah.
So we can use Twilio, bro." So I don't know. Like I think Google could help, but they can't do much. Can Twilio fix it? Maybe. So Twilio actually might be in a better position to fix this. So you know what AWS did, where they search GitHub. For
Yeah, they
any-
search GitHub for
any
just
AWS keys.
yeah,
They
and
find them. They
just
shut your account
banned
down.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not banned, but yeah, they disabled it
Disable it. Yeah.
until you got in touch or something.
So maybe Twilio can do that. And I wouldn't be surprised if AWS was doing it on the App Store as well.
It's interesting though, because would people actually go to the effort of like downloading APKs and decompiling in equivalent on Apple?
On Apple? You can't do it on Apple, I don't think.
Oh, you can do something, can't you?
You need to
I
like
think you
load
can
it into a running phone. or
Yeah, you
something.
install it into something, then it's jailbroken and
Yeah.
you can get it out.
I mean,
But I mean, would people go to that effort or would they just do a GitHub search?
GitHub search is, yeah, I see what you're saying. Maybe this is a service that Google and Apple could offer where it'd be kind of abusable. wouldn't
Search
it?
our APKs for fucking right.
I don't know if it would be abusable. It might be okay, actually, right?
I mean, you can just get APKs and decompile them.
Yeah, on
pretty
Android you definitely
easy.
can. I don't know. And it seems like you'd have to be implemented well, but
But
I
you
don't-
wouldn't be able to get
people-
like paid ones.
Well, no, if you just did a search and it just told you yes or no and you couldn't use it to reconstruct stuff,
Yeah.
we'll set up a subscription. Like, all Twilio needs to do is search for, I guess, because it's tough.
Because, well, like, they would either be searching explicitly for certain types of keys or just having a free form text to, like, search for this text.
Yeah, who knows?
And that's bad.
I do think they could work
Because then
something out.
I can
though,
just search for, like, lots of different things and
and work
find
out.
out. Yeah, I can find out secrets.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha. But finding out secrets of APKs that are already published is not very good.
Yeah, but what if they cost money?
Yeah,
or-
but okay, you
or
find
what if
out the
they're free?
secrets. Like-
Yeah, I don't know.
I gotcha.
I'm not sure it's Google's place to do this.
I'm not
think
saying
it is
it
just
is.
the app
who's-
developers.
Yeah, okay, but at a certain point, we got to try and find things that help. You
Yeah.
know? Everyone makes mistakes. I just think there probably is something that could be done to help. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but it's interesting to think about. And if I worked at Google, I'd look at incidents like this and say, okay, what can we do? Speaking of Google and just being retarded, did you see there was a bunch of versions of like WhatsApp on the store? One of the fake ones had been downloaded 1 million times or something.
Yep.
Yeah. Android, like, it's just one of those things where if you love someone, if there's someone in your life you love, family, friends, anything like that, don't get them an Android. It's just the worst idea in the world. They're going to get hacked so bad. Like, as a technical person, it's already hard enough to try and deal with, like, Android security problems.
So would
As
you
a
recommend
non-technical person.
iPhone? Or would you
Yeah.
just recommend nothing?
Okay, iPhone, because you can't recommend nothing. Recommending nothing is recommending worse things, right? It's like if you tell people advice that doesn't help them, then you make the situation worse, right? So definitely iPhone.
Yeah, fair enough.
For the average person, iPhone is just infinitely better. Like, as a technical person, we can probably make Android work. I run Android, but I wouldn't ever recommend it to someone to, like, the average person.
Fair enough. Just trying to.
The Pwn to own things here. It was interesting this year. Do you know the Pixel wasn't hacked?
Oh, do you know the Pixel? The latest Pixel was also shipped without an operating system.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that's why they didn't hack it. Yeah, no. So this year, Pwn to own Pixel wasn't hacked. I think the S8 or something was completely owned. I think someone did a full thing on iPhone as well. It's pretty good. I don't know. I haven't actually looked. Like, they don't release the technical details, so I don't like following Pwn to own because it's basically like, I don't know.
Yeah, they're
it's
just like these people are being hacked. Come up with it.
Yeah, it doesn't really tell you anything. It doesn't tell you what's safe or unsafe. It doesn't tell you about interesting bugs.
So the thing I read was like there was a fuckload in iPhone as well as Android. Like
Definitely is. Yeah.
in both, they're both fucked. I guess that was my point.
Hang on. The App Store is really easy to download malicious apps that hack you, and you're like, they're both fucked because they have bugs?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I don't think that's a bad hot take here, Hugh. That is a very bad hot take.
Fair enough. Oh, someone said the boat factor. Wait, how? Oh, do we need to refresh this?
I don't know. The boat factor. B-sides, we could do the boat factor, actually.
We could.
You just hit it. You didn't refresh it.
I think we need to do that. Yeah, that's right.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, the boat factor. We might do it. Pretty good.
Oh, wait.
Dun, dun, dun. You've broken it all, Hugh. You've broken it.
Oh,
We're almost
there it
done
is.
anyway. What are we looking at? Yeah, we're pretty much done. Do we got any more news you want to talk about? I think that's everything, actually. We got through everything today.
Yeah. Good timing.
Yeah.
Well, we got the chat working finally.
Twitch chat dies all the time. It's actually the worst.
Yeah, boat factor would be good.
Yeah.
It was actually suggested.
Yeah. We could do it during the day at B-Sides, actually, and then we might be able to get some speakers on, because if we... Oh, wait, you're not allowed on the boat.
I might be allowed on the boat
What do you mean you might?
if I'm doing the bus factor or the boat factor.
I think some of the organizers might have a problem with you on the boat.
The ones here or the ones elsewhere?
Who knows? ¿Por qué no los dos?
No. I don't know why I clicked that.
Yeah, we'll see anyway. If we do it at the boat, we'll probably grab some of you delicious speakers to help speak. VIP people.
And apologies for the chat. If people were like just chatting at us all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, our chat has been fucked the whole talk.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, could have told us.
Sorry, yeah.
Not
Well,
sure.
no, they couldn't have told us.
Not sure how.
We didn't have chat working. Hang on. Someone's talking about the boat. But
Yeah, we can.
Okay. We're allowed to do it. Okay, we're allowed to do it on the boat. That's good. Yeah, boy. You actually weren't first, Pepe. Liam was first. I'm sorry. Tell you what. Message me on IRC if you had something interesting to say in the chat. Otherwise,
Oh, we're
Sorry.
just gonna have to like watch the Twitch version to work out what was in the chat.
yeah, annoying.
I
Anyway,
thought you
guys-
said that it did the thing.
Huh?
Oh no! In the replay, we can see all the history.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
that's
end.
what happens. Yeah, when you
Yeah.
replay it, you can see.
I changed
the,
that. That's only new though.
Yeah, boy, definitely, Liam. You got to pick a hot take for us, though. You got to get something edgy that you can talk about.
Like we just dropped
Or
fucking
O'Day.
sick
we
O'Day.
did drop. Wait, we didn't drop O'Day. We dropped probably month-old day,
Yeah,
and it's patched, so it's not even anything day.
but
really,
it's still good. It's good.
it is fucking. It's a
So,
great bug. Yeah,
If there was O'Day, how big do you think it would be
absolutely massive, bruv.
compared to
Massive,
say
isn't it?
MSD kiosk?
Oh yeah, compared to MSD Kiosk, I'd say this is bigger. Yeah, accessing anyone on 2 Degrees' voicemail, that's bigger than MSD Kiosk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
But if we didn't go to if we just dropped it here, it wouldn't pick up mainstream.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, no one from the mainstream media currently listens to the Bus Factor. So that's what I'm saying.
But we tweeted it. Stuff NZ.
Yeah, maybe they could be listening. Okay, we ready to finish it up for today anyway?
Tomorrow we'll just say, we found this really random podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week anyway. We're both here next week. I'm here next week, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know yet?
Yeah, I don't actually know. I can check momentarily.
Yeah.
Disclose something. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I'm at Toastmaster. I don't know when I'm going. I think I'm just going up to the day.
Yeah. Well, we might see you then.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll grab someone else to fill in. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of The Bus Factory, brought to you our lovely sponsors at Patreon.
Yeah.
We do guarantee a bus will go past for every sponsors, because, who knows, in the future there might be more than one. We do guarantee a bus goes past for every sponsor on Patreon. So if you want to see
seriously,
a bus go
consider it, because we only have one Patreon.
we do have one Patreon, and we
It's kind
don't
of
have.
embarrassing.
We got enough gear apart from a
Because
video
we actually
camera.
spent, how long did we spend getting the Patreon up?
like 10 minutes once we actually did it. But
Oh, yeah, but we'd like fuck around for like,
months. We definitely need a new laptop. We need a new camera. But our audio setup is ace, as it were. Yeah, we could improve it, but it's pretty ace as it is.
yeah.
Okay,
Well, see ya. And
See you next
thanks
week.
for PLO for the music.
catch you next time.